Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of my How to Get There series. And this episode, we're going to go over how to get to the second entrance of Bleak Inlet. So today is going to be doing part two of two and how to get to Bleak Inlet from Mystery Lake. If you remember from the other episode, we went down this way and we got there through ravine and down the rope climb and into that way. That gets you to the upper level. The way we're going to go today will get you down to the lower level. Now, you can hang a rope to go from the upper lower level. Once you get to the upper level, you can hang a rope so you can get up and down. But we're going to show you where the transition cave is in Forlorn Muskeg. So let's get going. So again, we're starting from the camp office, and we're going to go left down the tracks now instead of right. Now the weather seems very nice now. It's great. It's usually very foggy. It's foggy a lot of times in Muskeg, so usually when it's foggy, it's quite warm. So, but it makes it hard to navigate, but yet it's not too cold, which is nice. So down at the end of the tracks here, you'll see a tunnel, and that's how you get to Forlorn Muskeg. You could look at one of my other videos to show you how we get there. There's some places we're going to sprint just to get there a little bit faster. We want to get down to the tunnel here a little bit faster. You don't want to sprint too much and bring your fatigue down too low when you're going through the Muskeg, because it's one of the couple regions that has weak ice in it. And if you get caught on the weak ice, sometimes you're going to need to sprint to get over it in time so you don't prevent yourself from falling in. Now, if you remember, I did another video on how to get to Spence's homestead. We're pretty much going to go the same way, but it's before we get there. Now, as usual with all my tutorial videos, I'm not going to loot anything or give you any spoilers. The idea of my videos is just to show you how to get somewhere and how to navigate the maps. So we'll leave Mystery Lake. We're going to be in Forlorn Muskeg. I'm going to show you how to get to the transition cave to get to Bleak Inlet from here. Try to watch out going through this area. There are wolves on the perimeter of the lake and on the lake itself. But the more you go through this area, you'll remember where the wolf spawns are, and they're pretty static. Once you know where they are, you kind of get a feeling. Next time, every time you come here, you know which areas to look out for. But we're going to keep following it up this way. And we're going to try to head down towards the riverway a little bit, closer to the river once we get this past this one area. Now, sometimes there is a wolf in this area, so be careful. Usually the wolves in this game will spawn random in static locations, but they'll spawn randomly. Sometimes they'll be at one place, and sometimes they won't. It's really a very nice region. There are some good resources here, some pretty good loot here. There's a lot of mushrooms. There's a lot of rosehip teas to make here. There's the water, the ice is full of cattails everywhere. It's a very nice region, rich in resources. Some people like to stay here long periods of time. I prefer to come in and get the loot and get out. I'm the type of person that really likes to move around a lot. I don't stay at places very long. But we're going to keep following him. There's one area where there's wolves over here that you're going to have to contend with when you come down here. But I'm going to just follow this little ice path. I mean, this the most direct route at this point. There's going to be one little area where you'll have to skip over a little bit of ice, which is why I say it's better to come here when you're not tired and you can sprint. It's starting to get foggy here, see it? But there's going to be one little area here you're going to have to sprint across when you come down here. You could have went up that way too if you wanted to, but I think this is a lot easier and quicker. So when you get over here, you'll see the ice start cracking. As soon as that happens, just sprint across and you'll make it. So we're going to pretty much go that way. It's getting foggy now. I told you about Muskeg getting foggy. It really does get foggy. So it's pretty much straight shot up here. The cave we're looking for is up on the left up here. I hope I brought a light source with me. Let me check. I did. I have a lantern, so we're good. Okay, so up here, right up here on the left, is the transition cave to get to Bleak Inlet. Now you see those rubbing, see the trees there, the bark rubbed off? That means this is a moose spawn around here. There's a possibility of seeing a moose. Whenever you see trees like that. So we're going to leave Forlorn Muskeg, and this is a transition cave that goes to Bleak Inlet. Let's light our lantern so we can see where we're going. This cave can be a little confusing sometimes, and even me, sometimes I have a little confusion getting out. But we'll try to make it through together. You know, it's just sometimes, you know, going through these caves, you know, you go through them so many times, but sometimes you still get sidetracked and disoriented for a little bit, and then you'll say, oh, okay, now I know where I am. I'm gonna climb up this rose hip climb. I'm pretty sure that this is the right way. Like I said, sometimes there's a lot of different lefts and right turns. And there is a possibility you might take a wrong turn. Like, I think I might have. But that's fine. We'll get out of here together. I think this is a loop. I think we just looped around, so we're going to take the other exit there instead. Alright, so we're going to go this way. We came here, we're going to go this way, and then instead of going the other way, we'll go right. We're going to take this one instead. And here we are. You see how it's easy to take a wrong turn, and I've been through this cave a lot of times, and so even sometimes I get disoriented. But you'll eventually find your way out. You can't really get lost. You just backtrack around, and here we go, you know? So here we are, Bleak Inlet. This is how you get to the second entrance. Now, this is the lower part. Over in that direction is the single tower. There's a rope climb over there that you can get down here. Yep. So, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around through this video, and I hope you learned something. And take care. Goodbye.